Hello, Georgetown. Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedules to be here this afternoon.
So our guest today used to be a teacher, but now she follows her passion, which is creating music with a message.
Today we are excited to introduce an amazing and inspirational artist.
So please give a big rebel welcome to Reid.
Thank you. Kat and Mackenzie, right?
Yeah.
Thank you so much. So thank you for coming this afternoon. I'm really excited to be here. I'm here because I'm actually friends with Ms. Hertice. And you might be interested to know that we actually went to high school together like many years ago in the 80s. And we sort of like re-met again like a couple years ago when I was doing a show in Guelph. And so that was really cool for me. And the funny thing about it is that we were like partners in science class in grade 10 science. Was it grade 10 or grade 11? Grade 11.
Yeah.
Where are you?
I'm here.
There you are. It was grade 11, and you know what's really funny about that is that she passed grade 11 science and I failed. So I just want you to know that she did not help me in that class. But I'm really happy to be here today, and I'm going to sing you a bunch of songs. A lot of the stuff I sing about is about gender identity and sexual orientation. And it's true that I used to be a teacher. I got my teaching degree at UBC after I got an undergrad at University of Guelph, so I'm actually from Ontario. But I moved out to British Columbia in the 90s, and I got a teaching degree out there, and then I was a teacher for a few years actually. And I really loved it, but I actually really, really love music more, and I really wanted to make music my career. And so it took me a lot of time to figure out how to do that and sort of to get over the fear of what it meant to sort of take a sort of less conventional career path, right? And because it was really scary for me to do music. I didn't know how to do the whole business part, and I was also, not sure if I could actually write good songs and, all of that stuff, and also performance fear, like that was a really big thing for me too. So it took me a long time to figure out how to do it, and that I really wanted to sort of follow that passion. So the interesting thing about that is that when I started to do it and I started to put out albums and record things in the studio and I started to go on tour, I started to find myself coming back into schools and singing songs to students about some of the things that I sing about. A lot of the songs that I write about are about myself and also people that I have in my life and people that I've met on the road doing shows. So I hope you really like the songs. Hang on a second. Okay, so this first song is called Uncharted Territory. And this is a song that I wrote. I'm going to tell you little stories about each of the songs so you kind of have a bit of a context for them. So this is a song I wrote after I put out my first album, and I wrote a lot of songs about my life on that album. And so I put this album out, and some of my friends listened to it, and they said, "Wow, we really like your music, it's so great. But why do you have to sing about being a lesbian so much?" And I thought about that, and I thought, well, it's part of who I am, and it's a really big part of who I am, and it's a really big part of having to, it's been a big part of trying to figure out who I am in the world. And so music has really helped me to figure out that, and writing and songwriting and singing has really helped me to figure out my identity. Because sometimes it's hard, when you're sort of a different person or a person that's not really mainstream, to sort of figure those things out. And for me, music and writing was a way to figure those things out. Is anyone in here like a musician or artist or a writer of some sort? If you could just show of hands. Yeah, lots. Yeah, because you have a good arts program here, I hear. So I don't know about you, but for me, that those kinds of things really helped me to figure out those things in my life. So I hope you like this song. This is a song I wrote in rebuttal to what they said about that, and it's called Uncharted Territory. I'm walking into the unknown, into uncharted territory, and I know there are people out there who don't agree with me, 'cause I sing about who I am, and it's a shame that that's so hard for them. But I've been putting in time, dreaming, and I got something different in mind. I just hope that I'm not ahead of my time. You see, I wanna burst these floodgates open on this soulless river, and I'm a pretty good swimmer, but I've been swimming upstream for far too long, yeah. pretended to care so people think I was smart. When it's women and music and the earth and art that moves me, and I'm political just by loving who I love, by being who I am. You see, it's an act of rebellion, so I guess that makes me one hell of a rebellious political singer, songwriting, earth-loving, woman-identified woman. And I know people are either gonna love me or hate me. That's the way it is in the biz and in the world too. And I've heard guys at the top of the food chain talking about what I shouldn't sing about, and they're talking about what they think about me. And I've heard women say, she's great, but that song's kind of angry, and why does she keep on singing about her sexuality? Well, it's a little more interesting to me than what I'm seeing on TV and what I'm hearing on the top 40 radio, yeah. See, I'm a woman who survived a lifetime of violence and lies at the hands of my family, and the patriarchy it nearly killed me, and silence was my only friend. Until now, and now my guitar and my pen and my voice are my companions, and where these songs come from sometimes or how, I don't know. 'Cause I'm singing words I wrote years ago, and they're just starting to make sense to me now. And there are parts of me that have to die so that I can make room for becoming more alive. I have wished that if I cried enough, my tears would subside and this fear in me would disappear. I have looked in the mirror, hoping to see someone else, hoping these lines on my face will have been erased. But I have finally reached the place where I won't erase myself, and I won't let anyone else, no, no. So I want to see my name in lights and have people lined up down the street, and I want to fill every seat in the house, and I want to be back by an orchestra with standing room only at the door, yeah. So who cares if I'm a lesbian? I didn't mean for it to happen. I think I just caught her while standing in line at the bank the other day. So let's make a deal here. You don't make like you're straight in front of me, and I want to rub it in your face that I'm queer. So in case you haven't got it yet, I got something to say, and it's my time to say it. I'm not acquiescent, and I'm done with being complacent. So consider yourself warned, because I'm just warming up, and when people